The best travel itinerary for Tokyo. Tokyo is one of the most amazing cities in the world. It's fast-paced, futuristic, and bursting with weird and wonderful activities to keep you busy. To help you plan your trip, here is our suggested itinerary on how to visit the best sites and activities in Tokyo. Day 1. Visit the Tsukiji and Toyosu Fish Market. In 2018, Tokyo's main fish market moved to Toyosu. The new market is twice the size of Tsukiji, making it the largest fish market in the world. Just make sure to get a visitor's pass when you enter. Relax in Ueno Park. Spanning over 133 acres, Ueno Park is a lovely spot to spend the day. It's a perfect spot to photograph the many cherry trees and have a picnic. Don't miss these sights in the park. Tokyo National Museum. This museum is in the north end of the park. Established in 1872, this massive building houses one of the world's largest collections of art and artifacts from Asia. Toshogu Shrine. This 17th century Shinto shrine can also be found in the park. It's beautiful with carved gold doors and ornate carvings. Go to the National Museum of Western Art. Opened in 1959, this is one of the only art galleries in the country to focus on Western art. The collection of almost 5,000 pieces extends from the Renaissance all the way to the 20th century. Expect to see works by masters like Van Gogh, Rubens, Renoir, Monet, Picasso, and many more. Then visit Tokyo Metropolitan Teian Art Museum. Built in 1933, this small museum used to be the official residence of the Prince and Princess Asaka. The prince had studied in Paris and wanted to bring the Art Deco style to Japan, which explains the building's style and decorations. Stroll along the Meguro River. The Meguro River weaves almost 8 kilometers through the city and makes for a magnificent stroll. There's a path with a bit of green space that follows the water, so plenty of locals walk or exercise there. Check out Asakusa. If you want to check out some of Tokyo's historic religious sites, be sure to spend some time wandering around Asakusa. 2 places that we'd suggest you visit are Sensoji. This is Tokyo's most popular and famous temple. It's beautifully painted and sits in a scenic spot near a pagoda, and the beautiful Kaminari Gate, Asakusa Shrine. Not far from Sensoji is this Shinto shrine. This is much more peaceful than Sensoji, as there are fewer people and you'll be able to see people praying, meditating, or performing traditional rituals. Day 2. Stop by the Imperial Palace. The Imperial Palace, home to the Emperor of Japan, is a terrific spot to learn about Japan's history and culture. Formerly Edo Castle, it was built in the 15th century, and some of the walls and moats from that time are still in use to this day. Visit the National Art Center. Opened in 2007, this museum and gallery doesn't actually have a permanent collection, but rather houses a never-ending series of temporary exhibitions, from Impressionism to modern art. Try superhero go-karting. Want to speed around the streets of Tokyo in a go-kart while wearing a costume? Of course you do. Maricar, a play on Mario Kart, the video game, is a real-life Mario Bros. Go-kart company that lets you dress up and race around the city. As long as you have an international driving permit, you can take part. Visit a quirky cafe. Tokyo has all sorts of amazing, weird, and wonderful cafes. Monster cafes, owl cafes, cat cafes, vampire cafes, dog cafes, religious-themed cafes, and much more. If you're looking for something unusual to do, see what weird and quirky cafes are near you. Here are some suggestions. Kawaii Monster Cafe, Vampire Cafe, Kristen Cafe, Dog Heart, Cat Cafe Calico. Day 3. Stroll around Shimokitazawa. Brimming with vintage shops, this bohemian neighborhood, often compared to New York's East Village, showcases the quieter side of Tokyo. Whether you're looking to shop or just want to take in the scene, it makes for a cool neighborhood to explore. Stroll through Shinjuku Joen National Garden. This park is over 144 acres and home to some 20,000 trees. Most of the original park was destroyed in World War II during the air raids, but was rebuilt and reopened in 1949. During spring, this beautiful park is one of the best spaces to see cherry blossoms. Visit Shibuya Crossing. This is quite possibly the busiest and most famous intersection in the world. This area is buzzing at night, with bright lights and frenzied activity, like Times Square on steroids. Experience a tea ceremony. No visit to Japan is complete without experiencing a traditional tea ceremony. While these are usually long and expensive experiences, there are definitely some budget-friendly options for anyone looking to experience the ceremony without breaking the bank. Watch traditional Japanese theater. Kabuki theater is a traditional form of Japanese performance involving dance and drama. The costumes and makeup are heavily stylized, making for a very visual performance. The Kabukizaka Theater, located in Ginza, is the best locale to see one of these incredible displays. Day 4. Get touristy at Tokyo Disneyland. This is a fun choice for anyone traveling with children, but also for any adults who just love amusement parks. Opened in 1983, it has 7 themed areas to explore and is the 3rd most visited theme park in the world. Day 5. Visit the Tokyo Tower. Built in 1957 and resembling the Eiffel Tower, the Tokyo Tower is taller than its European version and made entirely of steel. It was Tokyo's tallest structure until the Skytree was built in 2010. Visit the Samurai Museum. No trip to Japan would be complete without learning about samurai. While they were known for their martial skill, there was much more to the culture than just mastering the katana. The museum has some incredible displays of traditional weapons and armor, some of which you can even try on. Walk across the Rainbow Bridge. This is the city's most popular bridge and offers some lovely views of both sides of Tokyo Bay. Built in 1993, the bright lights up at night with rainbow colors, hence the name. It makes for a pleasant walk during the day or at night. Watch a sumo match. Kokugikan, Japan's most famous sumo wrestling arena, hosts tournaments 3 times each year. The sumo wrestling that we see today dates back to the 17th century, though its origins date back even further. And it's still one of the most popular traditions in the country. Now you know all the best places to visit in Tokyo. Enjoy your time in Tokyo!
Thanks for watching.